let's get comfy. I'm in a bit of a different position today, guys, but I've just been on a dog walk with my dad, and I just thought, do you know what, let's get cozy. Let's just sit on the chair, have a little chin wag. We're at a slightly different camera angle, but I just thought, yeah, let's have a little chin wag, get cozy, and do a little Q&A, a little cheeky Q&A for this little upload. I feel like it's been a good month since I just did a nice sit down chatty style video with you all, and I've been asked quite a few different questions over my Instagram, so I thought I'd just answer them in my like dog walking kind of attire, with my phone, and let's just answer them, have a little chat, and yeah, chilled out vibes video today. So I asked over on my Instagram, which is @basicallyprincess, for you all to ask me questions that you want me to answer basically, and I would just answer them, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's get on and I will have a look, see what questions I've been asked, and answer them for you all. I've actually just realised as well, I've still got like my makeup on from like this morning, and it's currently 7:15 at night. Lou's out walking the dog, and that's when I was just sat on the sofa and I was like, what could I do just now? I'll film a question Q&A. I asked for questions yesterday, I just thought I'll film it. Sorry if you can hear the oven on also, because cooking jacket potato for dinner tonight, perfect after a dog walk. First question I got, let's just hop over to Instagram stories. I actually got quite a few like good different kind of questions this time. So the first one I have come across is, will you still be doing your food shop videos? I love them. Yes, there's one coming up in the next week. I am humming and hawing between going to Asda and going online and doing an Asda food shop. I've actually been online and like, do you know that where you choose all the bits you want and then you go and pick it up? So I've been looking online at the Asda ones, but I've also been looking online at doing a Morrison's one, or not Morrison's pickup one, but like we're going to a place that has a Morrison's, and I never shop at Morrison's, so I'm quite intrigued about their food shopping. So there's either going to be an Asda food shop haul, a Morrison's food shop haul, or an Aldi food shop haul on my channel within the next week. So I'm really excited about filming that, getting the food in, and with this whole coronavirus situation that's going around, like I was looking online at the Asda online order, and there's like nothing available. Like all the tins have gone, all the bag pasta's gone, all the toilet roll. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to do this food shop, but like I am going to do a food shop haul in the next week. So I'm really excited to show you guys that, because I try and get one up at least once a month, and you all seem to enjoy watching it, and I enjoy watching other people's food shop hauls too. It's great for dinner ideas. Are you and your sister, in brackets older sister, close? Well, I am actually the older sister, so I haven't got an older sister to be close to, but I have got a little sister, two little sisters and a little brother, and yes, we're all really close. We're quite a close family, so yeah, we are really close. Just because they're not on my vlogs and things like that doesn't mean that we're not close. It's just, yeah, we are really close, and I am the older sister. I always get this, people are like, are you and your oldest sister doing this? I'm like, she's not the oldest, I am the oldest sister. I love being a big sister to everyone, and yeah, I'm the biggest sister, but I am close with all my sisters and brothers. How did you and Lou meet? I always get asked this one. Me and Lou met in a bar, nothing exciting. I was sat in a different position the night he came into the bar, so I feel like it's kind of fate almost, but I was sat in a different position where I could like view who was coming in and out of the bar, and all I could hear him before I could see him, and he just had this like confident swagger as he came into the bar, and I just thought, yeah, I like you. When do you think you'll start a family? I also get asked this all the time, and I am in no rush to start a family. I think it's because I was so much older when my mum and dad had my little brother and sister. I was 12 when my little brother was born, and I was 16 when Nancy was born, and I kind of realised pretty fast that kids are not easy, and it was just not a vibe I wanted in my early 20s. Anyway, I'm 24 years old. If I'm going to be having kids, it'll definitely be more 28, 29, 30, like in my later 20s, because it's just not something that's in my agenda in the next 5 years. What year are we on? 24? Yeah, okay, maybe 5 years from now, I maybe would consider having a child, but it's definitely not in the pipeline anytime soon. I want to own my own house, get this business up and successful, and, you know, be more secure in life before I have a child. Not that you need to be more secure, but I feel like I'm just not in the position to have a child right now. And I do hear a lot of people say, you're never ready for a child, and I know that, but I just feel right now I am not in a secure situation to be having a child, is what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely need to be more secure in life before I have any babies. I'm excited for the next chapter on the water. Yes, I am. I'm excited and I'm nervous and I'm like, oh, I'm just all over the place really. I'm really excited. There's so many things happening at the moment, and I think I left the co-op at the right time, because at first I doubted it. I was like, maybe I could have just stayed an extra week, but now I'm like, no, Harriet, you really left at the right time. I can fully focus on the next 2 or 3 weeks, getting everything up and running and ready and all in perfect position for our first sailing, which will be at the end of the month, start of April. So yeah, I've got to get this booking office looking good. So yeah, I definitely left at the right time, and I'm excited for everything to come, but I'm also nervous. I'm extremely anxious, all the natural feelings of leaving a steady job for something that's a bit unsure. You're not really sure when you're going to make your money. So yeah, I'm excited but nerve-wracking. It's nervous. It's just, I'm nervous in general and excited. Let's go on to the next question. Favourite Disney princess? Ooh, that's a tricky one. I used to be a really big lover of Disney princesses and anything to do with Disney, but I don't really watch it that much now I live with Lou. Before, when I lived at home, I'd always watch it with Nancy all the time. Nancy's my little sister, if you've just found this video. And when I lived at home, she was like 5 years old. She's now 8 and she still watches Disney princesses. So let's go on. My favourite Disney princess would probably be, I love Ariel. I think she's really funky. I like Ariel. I also like Belle. I like all the Disney princesses. Oh, and I like Elsa and Anna. I like Frozen, Moana. Love Disney princesses. Yeah, I just need to get myself back watching them again. How do you stay so positive and upbeat even if things are getting you down? Do you know what? This is a really good question, because I am one of them people that I really am good at hiding how I'm feeling, if I'm feeling stressed, if I'm feeling anxious. I'm the world's biggest worrier, but I'm the world's best person at putting a smile on and not letting people know. So my advice to you would be how do you stay so positive and upbeat even if things are getting you down? There's been a lot of things going on in my life from being tiny that's kind of almost made me a bit resilient to things. So I think what I do is, if you don't cry and you, like, for example, if something goes wrong, I just think to myself, if you don't laugh about it, you'd cry. You don't want to cry, so you might as well just try and put a smile on and try and think of something, even if it's the smallest thing possible, that's positive in this horrible situation that you might be feeling or whatever's going wrong in your day. There's always going to be something that you can grasp on that's positive out of the situation, and always think to yourself at the end of a day, like, you might have had the worst day ever, but you got up that day and you got dressed and you showed up and you did what you needed to do that day. Even if you didn't do it very well, you still got dressed, you still got up, you still made food, you did all these simple things that are so small to somebody, but do you know what? It's positive for you. So I just try and pick out the small things in every situation that are positive, and focus on that. That's what I do. Hope that makes sense. But I just think small positives are so important to look at. When you're having a bad day or if you're feeling down, just grasp on those little things that you've done that day that might not be very big to someone else, but to you they are, if you know what I mean. That's what I do every day. I sort of think to myself, this is what I've achieved today and I actually have done really well, and I just try and turn it into a positive. Okay, next one. Are you enjoying being a lady of leisure before the hard work starts being a business owner? I get what they're saying, but I'm not a lady of leisure at the moment. It has been very stressful. Starting your own business is a bit stressful because you're unsure all the time, and there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that you don't show on the internet, or like you probably wouldn't show to other people. But this has been about 10 months in planning to get to where we are just now, and now is like the final bit where, although it's not started, we're having to put everything in place for it starting, if that makes sense. So I am being a lady of leisure in the sense that I'm having a little bit of a lie-in in the morning. I'm not physically going out and working, although I only finished work on Saturday and it's currently Wednesday when I film this, but you get what I mean. I'm not working 9 till 5 for the last 4 days. I've only been 4 days since I left the co-op now, so it still hasn't really hit me that I've left. But I totally get what you're saying. I do kind of feel like, should I be doing more because we're not up and running yet? Do you get what I mean? So yeah, I am enjoying it, but I'm also feeling really guilty at the same time because I feel like I should be doing more, but there's not really much more we can do at this precise second. So yeah, there'll be another 2 weeks of this, so I better get used to it. I'm going to be enjoying getting the structure back in my life when we finally open our doors. What do you love the most about your life? Oh, that's a really hard question. Do you know what? I'll tell you what I love most about my life. I love the fact that I am so close to my mum and dad and my sisters and brothers, and I just feel truly blessed to just be so close to my mum and dad. I know it's quite a cheesy thing, that, but I love my mum and dad to bits, and yeah, that's the one thing I love most about my life. It's probably just feeling blessed that I have got such a good relationship with my mum and dad. really do love them to bits. Yeah, that's just one thing I do really love the most about my life. I can tell them anything, they'll give me the best advice. Like, yeah, my dad's one of them people that if you need advice for something, you just go straight to him and he'll tell you the right answer. He's just the best. Yeah, that's one thing I love most about my life, is I just feel blessed to have a mum and dad like I do. What? How come you and Lou sleep at the opposite ends of the bed? I don't know where this person's got this from, but we definitely don't sleep at the opposite ends of the bed. When I read this, okay, I don't know where they got this from. DM me on Instagram. I'd love to know why you think we sleep at different ends of the bed. Maybe I put a post up, or like our Instagram story at one point, and it looked like we were sleeping at opposite. We don't sleep at opposite ends of the bed. We went through a phase where we both slept at the other end of the bed, and that was really random. Like for about a month, we slept like the other end of the bed, and I don't know why. It started off one night and we were like, oh, it feels like we're having a little bit of a sleepover, and we slept at the other end of the bed, and I can't remember why that was, but it stayed like that for like 2-3 weeks. We slept at the wrong side of the bed, but now we're back at the right side of bed and we definitely sleep at the same side. Can you explain more about what you'll be doing in your new job, please? So basically, Lou is going to be working on the boat, doing the tours, and keeping his job away. So he's still going to be working away 2 weeks of the month. So I'm still going to be lonely in vlogging with you guys 2 weeks of the month when he goes back to work, which will be in the next couple of weeks, guys. So Lou's going back to work 2 weeks of the month away, and then we're going to have somebody drive the boat and Lou's away, and I'm just going to be like the main gal running it all, doing the bookings, serving little coffees. We have a little coffee machine in our booking office, just for the general public and people who want to book on the tour. So yeah, I'm just gonna be like the main gal running it all, making sure that the tours are running smoothly, making sure that the skippers of the boat know how many people are gonna be on that trip, getting everyone's life jackets on, ready for the trip, explaining what we're doing. I'm just gonna be running it basically while Lou is away, and just being the main person that knows what bookings are coming in, and that's what I'm going to be doing. What part of setting up your business excites you the most? Kind of being your own boss, but also it kind of scares me a little because I liked, and then I'm so used to having my 2 days off all the time, structured. You leave work, you turn off, and you have your 2 days off. That's obviously not going to be happening anymore. A lot of you have been quite confused. We're going to basically, me and Lou, we're going to work so hard from April right through till the start of October. So that's April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So we're going to work straight through for 6 months near enough, with a few days off every other, sort of a few days off a month sort of thing. 2 or 3 days here and there a month off. And then in October, we're going to finish in October, because obviously it's boats, so you don't do boats in the winter. And then we're just going to explore a bit, go on a few holidays, hopefully if it works out, do a little bit of exploring, go somewhere new, and take the winter off. So that's the kind of plan. A lot of you have been confused about that, but that's kind of what excites me the most about it, is that it excites me and it nerves me. I'm my own boss, but then there's the downsides as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not at the same time. It's a little bit crazy, if you know what I mean. What are you watching on the telly box just now? I love that. I am watching Liar on STV. It'll be ITV, I think, for England. But oh my gosh, it's amazing. We watched series 1 because everyone on Instagram recommended it, and now we've got 2 episodes of the new series to watch. But Lou was like, shall we leave it a couple of weeks before we watch it, so then we can binge watch quite a few? So I think that's what we're going to do, but I might convince him tonight to watch those 2, because I'm kind of left on a cliffhanger and I really want to watch series 2 basically. I know it's not on the topic, but I think your page is amazing. Thank you so much, that is so nice. When do you officially start the boats? I think I've answered that, but we start the boat in the start of April, end of March, start of April. Do you own AirPods, and if not, would you get them? No, I don't see the thing about AirPods. They're very expensive. I'd probably lose them, and I don't see what's wrong with headphones. I really don't mind headphones. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I actually quite like having a little headphone set in. I think if I had AirPods, I'd just lose them. I won't lose them because they're expensive, but I just think they would, I don't know, maybe I would change my mind. Maybe I'll change my mind one day, but at the moment, earphones are totally fine for me. Packet of Apple earphones, totally fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, guys, I am gonna end our little Q&A, our little sit down, our little chat here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Q&As, more chatty style videos, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. It lets me know you want to see them, and comment below. Let's have a little chat, have a little gossip in the comments about life. And yeah, and thank you so much, guys, for watching this video and constantly supporting my channel. It literally means the world to me, and I will see you all real soon in my next video. Bye, guys.